So, is the best play to damage Bruiser? Probably is. Get rid of the barricade, right? Look at that iced value, baby, with the compass. Wow. Wow, did you see that? That was clean. I like it. Hey everyone, before we begin today's deck guide, I would like to announce that this video is sponsored by Core. Use the link in the description to download Core for free. Core is a new PC gaming metaverse platform that lets anyone create, share and play multiplayer games. It is completely free and has over 40,000 games in different genres such as shooters, adventure, RPGs and survival, with the new games added every day. There is a new MMO card game on Core called Puppet Masters. In this new game, players wield powerful cards to command magical puppets in a whimsical fantasy setting. Cards can be collected, leveled and arranged in decks to support the puppets. You can play with your friends and form groups up to 3 to battle monsters or duel against each other. Choose puppets from different classes such as mage, rogue, tank and healer. What makes this game unique is players can see each other's fights as they're happening in the world. The game is a mix of real-time and turn-based, since turns are only a few seconds long and players have to dodge attacks in real time. Personally, what I like about Puppet Masters is that the characters within the game and the overall appearance of the surrounding environment seems very unique. So don't forget to check out Puppet Masters. You can play the game by using the link in the description to download Core for free. I would highly recommend you to give the game a go because it's really fun to play. Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to another deck guide. For today I have a Skellige list that I've put together, and the leader ability that we're going to be using is Blaze of Glory. What this does is you get to move a Skellige unit from your deck to your graveyard, then damage an enemy unit by its power. The unit that we're going to be moving is Yuta. So this will allow us to damage an enemy unit by 12, and bearing in mind that we're going to synergize leader with iced. Okay, so we want ice down on the board first before we go ahead and click leader. The stratagem that we're using is mask, draw a card, discard a card, spawn 2 crows in your melee row. We have a number of discard units that we're going to get into shortly. I did feel I have to kind of stick with the discard package when running these kinds of Skellige decks because tempo can be an issue. I feel like we most likely get outpointed if we don't kind of have those thinning packages in our deck. But they do provide pretty good consistency too when we play them. So I'm going to run you through this list bottom up and explain how best to play this deck and when to play each of the cards during a match. So to begin with, at the bottom here, we've got double Haymade Skald, draw a card, discard a card. You're playing this on the ranged row. The discard targets are the skirmisher units, and that's pretty much going to be it really. I'm not running the Morkvarg discard target as you typically see because we've got Magic Compass in here, but you know, at worst you could opt to discard the invader units. I feel that's pretty good as well, but do your thinning as early as you can. Round 1's best when Coral's down on the board. Then we've got 2 of these invader units. They've got the veteran tag. We're playing King Bran, so they're going to get to 8 power by the end of a match, which is pretty good. Try to play your invader units out in round 1 because it does set up Hjalmar. Pretty good Hjalmar target. 8 points of damage is nice, and he plays pretty good now with this 9 provision cost change. So then we've got Haymay Spear Maidens. The deploy is that you get to damage an enemy unit by 2, then damage self by 2. So I just like having them in for the extra control they offer. It's pretty nice, those damage pings you can generate. You can play them round 1 if you like, round 2 or 3. They seem to be pretty flexible in our deck here. Then when we get into the raid cards now, as far as raid cards go, we've got Savagery, Gutting Slash, and obviously Blood Eagle. I'm not going too hardcore with the raid cards. These seem to play really nice though when we play Highland Warlord. Replaying this unit as well through Herald on Crate later. they can generate a lot of damage and still feel good, even if we're not playing Stunning Blow in this deck. And I didn't want the provision costs kind of build of this deck to be too funky. I didn't want too many 5 provision cost cards in here, so that's why I didn't add Stunning Blow. But anyway, we'll be damaging enemy unit by 2 with this, and on the death blow you get to spawn a Bear Abomination. But keep in mind, the damage that we generate is going to go much higher, and this card's just going to play crazy later on, as you'll see. What I'd say about the raid cards is play them like round 3. It's probably best with this deck after we've gone ahead and generated that carryover with the Warlord. Same with Gutting Slash, just play this over round 3, round 2 earliest. Dealing 4 damage to a unit, it's going to be much higher than that after playing the Warlords down. And then keep in mind the Bloodthirst damage generated, it's going to be maximized on top of that. So yeah, we're playing the Highland Warlords. These are veteran units too. It's just going to be increasing the damage of our raid cards by 1 for the rest of the game. So feel free to play Highland Warlord first thing, first round. You can play it from your hand. Blood Eagle, search for it, play it. It's the best thing to do. We're just setting up a ton of control for later. Keep in mind what we're going to want to do is, after we've played both Highland Warlords out in round 1, in round 3, when we're playing Herald, we can go ahead and replay it for the 3rd time. So we just get maximized raid card damage. We just have the skirmisher units in here as a part of the discard package. When this unit's discarded, summon it from your graveyard to the melee row. We're discarding through Burner, Coral, Haymade Skulls, and Stratagem. Yuta is a card that we're going to look to keep in our deck. Obviously, we're going to play Ice down on the board. Then you click Leader, 12 points of damage. Yuta will come out onto the board in combination with Iced. Pretty good play, and it's something we'd like to save usually at the end of a match. We're running Scoia'tael, very, very nice, having King Bran and Scoia'tael together. Damage an enemy unit by Scoia'tael's base power. This will grow very nicely as the match goes on. This is obviously like a round 2 or 3 card, right? Burner is a card that draws 2 cards, then you're discarding the same number of cards. You want Coral down on the board first before playing Burner to work with a discard value. So yeah, do your discards first round. Play Burner, Coral, Haymade Skulls out first. Then we've got Magic Compass. It's an echo card, so we get to play it twice. Playing Magic Compass can be a bit sketchy because you don't know what's on top of your deck and you have to play a card and discard others. It can be bad sometimes. What I'd say is try to keep your hand maybe gold heavy and then play it. So you're just going to be hitting bronzes most likely. Just have a look at how your deck's looking before you play this out. But obviously we're looking to play it twice because we want to do some, well, it's pretty much hyper thinning we're kind of doing because we want to spawn and play a legendary Skellige card that was not in our starting deck. So basically the idea is we do a ton of thinning. We play Magic Compass, maybe round 1, round 2. And then the next time we play Magic Compass will be when we've got less than 3 cards in our deck, and that's when it spawns the legendary card. And it'll just show you a list of legendary Skellige cards, and you literally get to click one and play it as long as it wasn't in your deck. And man, it can get pretty creative, and you can have a lot of fun with this card, as you're going to see in these matches. Then we've got Hjalmar. Deploy melee banisher unit in your graveyard and damage an enemy unit by its power. The target for Hjalmar is going to be the Invader, preferably at 7 or 8 power. But we're looking to play this deck over around 3 because we've got a lot of control. Then we've got Coral. Draw a card, discard a card. Whenever you're discarding a card, you're damaging by 2. Obviously, you want to play Coral down round 1 with Stratagem. Don't click Stratagem until Coral's down so you get that extra discard value and damage, alright? Then we've got Morkvarg, Heart of Terror. Damage an enemy unit by 1. Repeat until target is damaged. This is a tall punish card in this deck. Keep in mind it's human pirate tag. Blood Eagle can't get you this from deck as a shooter card because it's not a warrior card. As you can see, damage an enemy unit by 2, then play a warrior. It's not a warrior, okay? So try to hold on to this card. King Bran. At the start of the game, trigger the veteran ability of your units, so their base power is going to bump up right away, which is nice. It's a veteran itself, and you're just boosting self by 0, but you're increasing the value by 1 whenever excess damage is dealt to enemy units. Seems to be a card you just play at the end of a match. Then we've got Iced. Bloodthirst 3, get to draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever we discard a Skellige unit during our turn, summon it from graveyard to the same row. So obviously works really nice with our leader ability. You just play Ice down on the board, click leader, select Yuta as the target, 12 points of damage, 12-point unit coming out. It's pretty nice. Bear in mind the second counter that we have actually works with Magic Compass, because we're moving a card to the graveyard. So if we don't get to spawn, the unit that we're moving to the graveyard will actually get thinned out. So it's actually a pretty nice synergy. So this is like a round 3 card, final play kind of thing. Maybe second last you play this, or just when your opponent plays maybe a strong engine like Bruver with dwarves, something like that. Then we have Harold the Cripple is the stage we're looking to play this card in. Once again, we want to play this over round 3 because of the value we get from the transformation being a devotion deck. The warrior that we're going to play from graveyard, we're just going to replay Highland Warlord, and we're just going to get our raid cards up stupid crazy high, so we can just deal some excess amounts of damage. And it's going to feel great playing the raid cards after playing Warlord 3 times. Then we've got Blood Eagle. This is a raid card, so the damage will go up by this as well. This actually becomes a damage card, as you're going to see. Echo, so we play twice. And you just get to play a warrior from your deck on Deathblow. Bloodthirst 3, you always trigger the Deathblow ability. So, like I said, you use Blood Eagle round 1 perhaps to search for Warlord if you didn't get them both. And then after that, you're just going to use it for something like Ice, maybe Harold, Scoia'tael, or Hjalmar seems to be good. Okay, that's a rundown of the list. Now I'm going to take you through how to execute the strategy as best as possible. Keep in mind, we're going to talk in terms of having the optimal hand, and you just do your best to play from there. So in a best case scenario, round 1, what you're going to look to do is you play your Highland Warlords out, and then you play your discard package out with Skulls. You can play Burner, you can play Coral. Usually that amount of tempo should be enough to win you round control. Then you can pass. Most of the time we just want a long round 3 with this deck, so you could pass round 2. You don't have to push because we've got so much control, so many reactive plays. We can just destroy whatever appears. So let's say we go into the long round 3. On round 2, before going into the long round 3, play Magic Compass, and hopefully you're going to discard bronzes, not golds. And then as we go into the round 3, you know, you're going to open up with Harold the Cripple. You go ahead and you resurrect a Warlord unit, and then you want to keep your raid cards with you over round 3. They're going to be super buffed up high. You can just blast whatever comes up. You play cards like Scoia'tael, Hjalmar. You've got Iced. You got Blood Eagle to play into. Morkvarg is probably a last save for you because it's a tall punish card. And then at the end of all of that, keep in mind your opponent's board state, what kind of cards they're playing, and time the play of the legendary Skellige card that you're going to use. So think ahead. Do you want to resurrect something from your graveyard with Fukusha? Do you want to get, you know, maybe a Witcher like Arnegard? There's like so many possibilities with Magic Compass. Just make sure we've got less than 3 cards in our deck when we hit it for that max value, okay? So this list just got me to rank 2. Very fun to play, super effective. Please share feedback down below. For the discard package, round 1. Thanks so much for the subscription, really appreciate that. Thanks for your last monsters deck, it's really fun. You're welcome, glad to hear that, Kex. Hope you're well. Okay, let's go ahead here. Can open up with some carryover for raid cards. Yeah, thanks so much for that Prime subscription. So Dwarfs is a bit of a hard matchup for us because we're causing damage and they're armored units.
Wake up, dwarves! Humans lust after our lady folk!
Not exactly the best matchup.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Crack and eat me ghoulies. Looky here.
Yeah, we can get rid of this. Should be fine. So I find I kind of have to play the thinning package with Skellige decks because they feel like they don't have much tempo if I don't do that. So that's why you guys see me keep going for like Coral and Burner kind of decks.
Never had your kneecap broken.
Oh my goodness, they're going leader already? Very aggressive play. So it's a barricade order. We could just kill that off. They're prone to get armor because they got a lot of units will give armor. Should be good. I think we want a long round against this deck. They kind of like to bleed and 2-0, that's how they play. They got a lot of points with Bruver. Sultan Warrior, yep. Yep.
Only one will walk away from this.
So we're getting outpointed a bit here, it seems. Those are actually lucky pings. We could go ahead and play Burner here, that's fine.
We shall do it my way.
Get rid of the invaders. The Yaga deck. Hey, give it a try, see how you go with it. It was super fun to play though, I'll tell you what. Yeah, it's gonna be a pass on even. I mean, but we got leader out of them. They're pretty aggressive with that. So we just do our best to resist the bleed. Just look for our control cards now. Magic Compass is kind of a sketchy play because you don't really know what you're going to look at and move to your graveyard. But this hand's pretty great. So Gutting Slash is up to 6 at the start now. Bloodthirst is 8 if you get Bloodthirst too. Thanks so much for the Prime subscription, really appreciate that. I guess we could kind of keep this hand, huh? I'm expecting them to push hard here. Goes for... yeah, Resilience. We got to stay ahead on points. If we don't, they could just pass. So let's just get rid of that. I think that's a pretty clean kill for us. Wow, it just passes like that. It's a very good scenario for us. We'd prefer a long round against them. And we've got our damage ready to go. So I had to cut the other 5 provision cost veteran units because I'm running these other ones now. So we're just testing it out, see how it feels. I think we're just keeping it like this, really. Looks great. Looks pretty good to me. So what we can do is resurrect a warlord. So playing triple warlord, and that's just gonna buff our raid cards up even more. So let's do that.
To arms, all of yous.
So now we've got a 7-point damage gutting slash. Damage 5 with savagery. So the echo damage of this is 5. That's nuts. I love it, seriously. So we could get Bran. Maybe we're doing that.
Me or me.
That's just crazy, crazy value. Yeah, that's it, Nate. That's what we're doing. It's just funny, man. I'm just laughing looking at these numbers here. Honestly.
Get it, you baldy-faced baby.
Just having a good time, guys. So much control, it's ridiculous.
We've lived in isolation for too bloody long.
All right. So this is going to be giving units armor as they play into it, right?
Over my dead and cold.
Let's do that. They need the units to be armored for Bruver, right? To boost up. See how I can get my gutting slash. 10 to 12, wow. 10 to 12, jeez. 4 provision cost unit. That's crazy. Thanks so much for the follow, really appreciate it. But guys, these raid buffs are nuts. Yeah, they're gonna go Bruver. It's definitely coming up. It might be Defender first. We don't really have... We kind of want to wait on these, eh? We want to wait on a lot of these cards. I don't really want to play Compass now because we could screw up Yuta, I think. It's a bit risky. So... maybe it's just Savagery. And then we're just going to look to leader Bruver. Good thing is that they committed their leader. So when they play it, it should be in kill range. You're welcome, no worries. I did put out a monsters deck guide though. Just found your YouTube, awesome content. Thanks so much for the kind words, really appreciate it. Let's get rid of these. Yeah. I do like playing the Toads. They're pretty good units. They feel great with Death Wish. Another Berserker. Yeah, there's some clean control, isn't it? Seriously. So we're going to do iced first, and we're going to hit compass last. And I guess we're just getting a spear maiden. So have they missed Brewer, or we haven't really seen it come out yet? Oh, Flakes, thanks so much for the raid, man. Really appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. I have been catching your streams. You waited for me all day. Wow. Thanks. Thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate it, dude. Hope you're doing well. I'm playing a bit of Skellige here, as you can see. Testing out the new cards. Magic Compass is pretty interesting. It just seems to be a bit sketchy. You got to kind of time the play right with it. But yeah, pretty fun. Loving the new patch, man. It's great. Just thinking, I've been expecting Brewer, but I haven't seen it. Maybe they've missed it. Is there a chance they play it late? Maybe I just go this now.
Praying to your gods? They wouldn't dare cross me.
Yeah, and then we're going to hit iced, and then we're going to hit compass. If I had thinned more, we could have gotten something really good with compass the way it works. I mean, this card's got some pretty good value. Spawn and play a legendary Skellige card that was not in your starting deck. Could be pretty good. Yeah, pretty well, thanks. How about yourself? Welcome to all Flakes viewers.
Whoa, those gunners are in for a one of the hunt.
Right. So maybe they've missed Brewer then.
My beauteous commands.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Nice, nice. So if we were one more card short, we could have got a legendary card of our choice. Oh, there it is, late.
The favor's enough.
Okay.
Let's get to work.
So is the best play to damage Brewer? Probably is. Get rid of the barricade, right? Look at that iced value, baby, with the compass. Wow. Wow, did you see that? That was clean. I like it. Yeah, we got it still. You feel betrayed. I was really looking forward to playing it, trust me.
The stench of beer. I knows it well.
We're missing our discard package again. I guess it's a bit of a thing, you know. It's just a draw dependent thing whether we get it or not. Yeah, it was gonna be crazy. If they let us play that, it was gonna look sick. Arendite was pretty interesting how they use that. I'm not familiar with that card still. There's some of them I'm not really like acquainted with. I haven't really read through them. Looks pretty cool. Okay.
Your skull will make a fine tankard.
Yeah, it's not a good sign. Should we try to keep our discard stuff then? If we pull into Coral and Burner? Put that in graveyard? They're the top two cards, you think? Cool. Should we pass now, or... It's a bit risky still.
Don't you pester me.
Wow, it's just a bad hand. Bad hand. Thanks for the follow, really appreciate it. File's the best.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Yeah, we're just unlucky, Brett. I can't really control that. Looks like our... Would it be our pass point? It probably is the way it's going. I think so. Man, we got some bricks. Burner could pull through and Coral still. We'll see.
Lost spirit devoid of name, heart now avail of pain.
You love the board? It's the opponent's board, not mine. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of gold units in our hand, which is good. I think it makes playing Compass a little more safe. But you guys saw we kind of got unlucky last match. We basically got our discard package left in the deck.
I forgive you. This time.
Maybe it's okay to play it here. Wow, man. Crap. Look at that. Out of all the cards. So, play one, then move the others. Well, look. It gives Hjalmar a mad target, doesn't it, though? Bad. That's just really unlucky this match, I think. Yo, we got so unlucky, dude. Look at all the cards we could have pulled in, legit. I don't know, Bright. I've messed up somewhere. I thought staying away from V as a monster player would delight them. It's not enough, man, it's not enough. I haven't even crafted V yet. What must I do? Yeah, it's difficult.
Pierce in gold, pierce in blood.
They're trying to bleed like this, or what? We should probably try to stay ahead, if that's the case. Let's try to get card advantage. For future V plays. I've never played V before. I'm not interested in playing decks that a lot of people play. I like to play unique stuff.
Does not go away.
So we got like a discard package for a short round. Maybe it ain't so bad if we pull like Burner and Coral. There's still good points.
Here? What then?
Not really a good copy target, I'd say. We got a clean kill on this all day. Just get rid of it before it grows.
Dead and cold body.
Man, I love you guys, man. You guys are the best. Don't worry about me. I'm nothing without you guys. You guys show me so much love. Always supporting my channel. Really appreciate it, man.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps.
Well, that's just gonna spawn the base copy with Terra Nova, isn't it? So it's gonna be like a 3-powered unit. It's actually it's not really that good for them. I don't think. Come on, man. You're gonna pass, right?
Sit at my table and let's drink.
So what are we gonna use for leader? Crap. We're gonna use burner for leader? I don't know, it's weird. Maybe it's gonna be burner for leader. We got a huge kill with Hjalmar. It's kind of, I guess we got ways to work around it. This deck's a bit different, man. I'm not used to playing like that. Magic Compass is different for me. It's an unusual card. It's a bit hard to predict. I'd just say, if you got a lot of golds in your hand, you're safer. Ursine?
Any last words?
Wow. Defensive Ursine play. Very interesting. I don't really want to spend... Assimilate units are likely to grow tall. Hjalmar's just got crazy damage here though, guys. We're talking 12 points of damage. I'm really not sure. It's kind of a toss between this and this. Maybe we do this just to bully them out of the round. Just get rid of that assimilate unit back there. This should still play good later. You think Harold? Really? Feels good. Magic Compass. So if I thin, I could still play this. 4 cards. So if I get Burner, maybe we're just keeping it like this. And we could play Burner for like some good discard value. But then again, we need a leader target. I'm a bit confused here. We're gonna see what happens, man. Blood Eagle, so it's just gonna pull this. Okay. So let's do this.
Up and at 'em, you lazy bastards! You'll sleep when you're dead.
So it comes to 5 points of damage. Do we want to play it at this point? Maybe.
Show us what you got!
You're not devotion? Yeah, there's a devotion list. Skellige deck. Yep. Maybe we kill an illusionist. Because they get value off of that.
My beauteous commands.
The legs of overseas plundering in spring.
So I have to go Blood Eagle first before I do anything else, right? For this.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face depicted.
Just epic. That is all I need.
We're gonna save that for Morkvarg though, aren't we? Kill Braithens. Yes. Oh. Oh my gosh, man.
True little swallow. Burn your feathers off.
Yo, we can still do compass play. Okay, so
I suppose. And the aim.
this works with iced. That's really good for us.
So cute.
Wow. Okay, not bad, not bad. So we're gonna go Fukusha into Hjalmar for 12 points of control. Can be. I'm just wonder why they haven't used leader. Like they waited so long for leader. Ooh, that's really weak play. More classed. We have to save. Well, if we can be now, we win, don't we? Yeah, we actually win if I can be. Yeah. Okay, yeah, can be it is. Oh, this thing's bonkers. Ursine ritual.
Worry not. We'll tend your ankle biter.
Pretty good wins, man. Like 2 dwarf decks in a row we've defeated.
Don't you pester.
Man, that's tough for a damage deck.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
So we're missing Coral and some discard cards.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
It's a bit of an odd hand. It is a bit of an odd hand because we don't have discard targets. What do you do for a living besides Twitch? I work in mental health. I like to hit the gym. I got a lot of pets I look after. Family person. I'm pretty simple. I don't go out. I don't party. Nothing like that. Just interested in like being as good as I can be as a human being. Helping others. Basic stuff.
I only want to walk away from this.
Hey Bingo, how are you, my friend? Gotta go. No worries, Ark. I'll catch you around. Thanks for coming. Champion. Yeah, we're getting out tempoed here. Okay, we can just look to get our carryover.
The stench of beer. I knows it well.
If I click mask, can we get a discard target? Guys, ask and you shall receive. I just said, can we get a discard target? Look what I've pulled here.
It's not getting the way of me out.
Now you know why they call me the magician. Wow! And they pass. Thank you. Burnt out? You know, it's about your approach to things, man. If you got a positive mindset and you take things as a good opportunity to learn and grow, not many things can get to you like that. You take things in your stride, yeah? That's how I try to be. I'm like, bring it on. I like a challenge. I know it's gonna make me a better person. Difficulty is a subjective thing. So how should we, like... I just go a long route against this deck? What are they doing? Maybe I just go for a long round.
So be it.
Well, definitely got a long round now. Oh my gosh, man. Look at that. Do we want to can Savagery? Maybe Savagery's good over that. I mean, I'd rather keep them both. Whatever. Yeah, thank you. Play Compass, you think? It can be very risky. You reckon Compass? Yeah, I'm still getting used to how to play it though, to be honest with you guys. I'm not really sure, like, sometimes I feel we might lose something good. Maybe the odds are in our favor here if I play it. Maybe I play it here. Pick a card to play and we're discarding others, you see? Play one, then move the others to your graveyard. Man, that's unlucky. Okay, well, we've done it now. We're just gonna go for more raid carryover. Yeah. So you see, that's what I was just saying. That's why I was reluctant to play it then. But it did make sense because we had a fair few bronzes, but I just got unlucky. So we're not necessarily losing big time. But yeah, let's just go a long round. It's fine. The second end. Yeah, we're gonna get to spawn and play a legendary now. Yep. The skirmishes are worded in a certain way. They're not discarded, they're moved to the graveyard. They need to be discarded to thinned. So we Blood Eagle, and then we're gonna have 2 cards. Right. Do I want Coral really now? Don't really know about Coral. Okay, we've got to be very specific with how I sequence this.
Never get my rhymes out of your heads.
So it's going to be like Blood Eagle into Hjalmar. We're going to do Iced, and then we're just leaving that. It's going to be that kind of a play, guys. We could just go Savagery there. Lippy.
Time for some marauding.
Just one more circle.
All right. Pretty great value on the raid cards there, guys. I really like these buffs. They're very nice. Works pretty good. Especially if you play them triple, wow.
Step careful there.
Rest, no reprieve. Our shields are our ramparts.
It's a lot of points too, isn't it?
Will you die already? Or need I kill you again?
Yeah, that's a good idea, Bright. Actually, that's probably what we're gonna go for. Is that a melee rowlock card? It is, isn't it? Okay, you know what? That's such a sick idea. So, what we should do... Yes, it's melee rowlocked. Okay, you know what the plan is then? We're just gonna spread damage across units as much as we can, right? And that way it's gonna work better. So we could like Blood Eagle this, keeps it there. I'll have a think about it.
The mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
Yeah, Slimy, what's up, buddy? This is your kind of stream. Yeah, no hurry. It's gonna be the final play. We're gonna do it last. It's pretty low tempo kind of thing.
Treason, turncoats, rats.
Okay, do that.
Don't you
Blood Eagle for Hjalmar.
crack and eat me ghoulies. Looky here.
We're not really getting much value out of Morkvarg here, are we? I'm trying to wait till some bigger units kind of pop up.
We shall do it my way.
I'm probably hitting this now. Like we Blood Eagle that, and then we Hjalmar a 4. Is that what we're doing? And then this gets the excess value. Yeah, okay.
Thousand thunder and sea devils!
Harendite? What the hell does this do? Oh, wow. It actually ended up boosting. Damage an enemy unit by 13. More points than your opponent. Increase the damage by 1. I still gotta learn these cards, man. Yo, we got a mad ice target, right? It's perfect for iced.
Of course, friend.
Geralt Igni.
Not your lucky day.
Wow.
My beauteous Kalanth.
I suppose.
That's more magic for you. Look at the odds and look at what your boy's done here. That is straight magic. It was intentional.
Exactly what I hoped for.
Yo, get ready for this. This is gonna pop. Yo, this is gonna slap so hard, man. Oh, they didn't let me play it. Oh, they didn't let me play it. Yo, we just got rank 2 with this, baby. Let's go, let's go. Good, round 1 and 2. Can always come back to those cards. Raid cards, we kind of like to play at the end of a match, as you saw with that dwarf deck we just first. So, probably just shuffle these away. Not bad. For the proactive play, you could just open up with Warlord.
Only one will walk away from this.
And then, obviously, we want Coral, right? Before we do this discarding stuff, but we didn't get her here. Some Gwent streamers quit the game. What do you think about it? You know, each to their own. That's their decision. And I just wish them well. Wish them the best of luck on their path. You know, maybe they have certain ambitions that pulls them in different directions. As for me, I'm just involved with streaming for Gwent and Gwent only. I love this game. So that's why you guys see me here, and I don't plan on leaving. So yeah, I'll be sticking around. Not from NZ. I'm Sydney, Australia.
Was it a boot?
I've got a lot of New Zealander friends, and I might pick up on the accent a bit. Especially through many years of working with them. So they're just leaving it like that, really? I wish I had a bit of control for this. I'd love to just get rid of it. Maybe we could pull into some control. What do you guys reckon? Oh, what a pull. What a bloody pull.
Plundering in springtime.
So yeah, I guess we just go like this.
I suppose. And the end.
Nice pulls, nice pulls.
Let's not get in the way of
Okay.
my art.
You sworn that was a Kiwi accent? Yeah, yeah. Hey, like I said, I work with a lot of Kiwis, man. So I pick up on it. I've become one of them. What's going on, Grimsword? How are you? This is a really interesting list that we're seeing here. So we do have reach to kill this, don't we? 1 and 2, because this got buffed now from Warlord. So we do this. Yep.
The time for blathering is past.
Nice, nice. Hey, what's up, Dutchy? Ladies and lady men. So yeah, we could still go ahead with the thinning and discard value. I'm not sure what we're pulling into. You have to see. I'm not running the Morkvarg discard card in this list, which is a bit different for me. Because I got Compass.
Crack it! Easiest part of it.
Well, do we want to give up round control, man? They got armored units here. Maybe we keep pushing.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Savagery. Worth cutting coral. Man, I tried to run a SK deck. I was building this deck for a few hours. It took me a while, to be honest. I was trying so many different styles, and I just find if I don't run like the discard package, I don't know, I feel like I got no tempo in my deck. Maybe we're passing on even. I don't know. She cooperates with ice. Yeah, that's true. You get some good value out of that. Even Magic Compass works good. Oh, it's a trap? Really? Could be Crushing Trap. It's not. We're probably a bit lucky here. I'll tell you what, because I was getting tight. And we got our carryover established with the Warlords.
Humans are scum. I prefer elves. Dwarves.
Resilience? Oh, it is crushing. Okay. I thought it wasn't for a second. Well, at least we didn't lose on even. That was the risk there. They do have resilience. Burner. Are we doing all that now? Probably looking for more raid cards now. We need a dry pass card too. Got Blood Eagle. Are they likely to push though? Passing, really? Maybe we Blood Eagle? Get a unit in the graveyard for Hjalmar, a good one. But then again, we need Blood Eagle, don't we? Maybe for this? We do have a fair bit of thinning too. Yeah, okay. Suresh, what's up, buddy? You've tested some V this season. Nice, nice. The frogs work pretty good with it, don't they? I've seen a lot of people trying that out. It's made V a lot stronger, man. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw those jumping froggies. It's a pretty sweet hand. I think we have everything we need. We don't have huge reach with Hjalmar because I wasn't able to get one of these in Graveyard. But we play into it, it's fine. So yeah, the idea is that we just repetitively play Warlord units out. So we're just replaying again. Now we get like max value out of these raid cards. Hey Jay, what's up buddy, how are you? If the toad is veiled? I'm not sure. Depends on how does the text read? What does it say? That's what you gotta follow, so... So this is a Dwarf's Invigorate deck. Right. Missed the game? Yeah, we won. We defeated Dwarfs. By a few points. It was close. They had a lot of armor and stuff, so it's kind of anti-play to us. Look at this Blood Eagle, guys. 5 points of damage. We're just getting OP over here. Do we Blood Eagle for that? Maybe let's get like this. That's just ridiculous. Honestly. Yeah, Dwarfs is meta, man. It just feels ridiculous, like the amount of damage on these cards. Like a Blood Eagle at 5 points. Oh, it's laughable. Oh man. It's so funny. So yeah, in this case, we just play Magic Compass when Iced is down on the board. And we get that thinning value. But if we discard properly with our deck, and we're going first with Stratagem, usually we can... Oh, they're just playing it like that. As I was saying, usually we could get to the point where we actually spawn and play a legendary Skellige card. So yeah, this looks like our iced target, I'd say. I mean, well... It is, isn't it? Yeah, let's shut it down.
No retreat, not one step.
Let's get out of there. We don't really want that there. Nah. Yeah, iced and leader. Yep. I'll Blood Eagle first, and then we can think about Compass since we got Yuta out of the way. So they're going to be playing like Mahakam Guard, right? That's a consideration too. What do we got here? This plays for 10. Wow, not bad. We could... Let's do this. See, Dwarfs is actually kind of counter to us. They're all armored units, right? But we're still doing really good. It's actually really good for us here. How do you play it? It's just a card which provides a lot of thinning. And if we got less than 3 cards in our deck left at the end of a match and we hit it, we get to spawn and play a Skellige card, a legendary Skellige card that's not from our deck. So yeah. Thanks so much for the raid. Really appreciate that, my friend. Welcome to the people of your stream and yourself. They're playing Defender now. Wow. It's kind of missed out value, isn't it? What's the best way to answer this? Well, we could go compass now. Oh my gosh, look at that value.
And that's how we'll end you.
That is some epic value, man. We just thinned out the other 8 with compass. That's great. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I'm loving it so far. Patch feels good. I feel like Skellige is very, very bad versus dwarfs. Yeah, well, we just defeated a dwarf deck and we're doing alright against this one. To run a stunning blow, yeah. But you know what, Baron? The provisions get funky. Like, I want to optimize deck. I don't want too many 5s in my deck. That's why I didn't do it. So they've got a fully stacked melee row. They could play something like Zoltan that boosts a row, but they're not gonna go guard if they're doing this.
Over my dead and cold body.
Yeah, you'll be able to get a deck click when I release this to my YouTube channel. I'll put a complete guide together for it. So what I do is I come on here, I stream my deck, and then it's the next deck that I upload to YouTube. That's how it works.
You are no lunatic of mine.
Yeah, Defender's pretty interesting now. So he's just like a cave troll. Same kind of thing now. He's a 7 base power, is he? Moves self to the other row. Well, they've given us some target for this. Should I just hit Morkvarg now? Maybe we do.
No prisoners! Lead them to the sea!
I wouldn't wait for something up back to pop up so I can hit it with Slash or Hjalmar. I don't really want to waste on the Simlas. Yeah.
One more feather.
Okay.
and we're done.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, to be honest. That worked out fine. It was good. The sequencing was good there for us. Magic Compass synergy with Iced is dope, man. I like it. Feels epic.
Maybe relax in the heat while I'm at it.
Yeah, sure. So, I should leave the melee row clogged, huh? I mean, we're way up on points, man. We're chilling here. It's not even an issue.
Who wants to taste Skellige-Blaze?
I'll just leave it as my last play. I can kill that 7. But just in case they're trying to put guard or something, I don't know. Okay.
Mahakam!
Ah, it's great points. Great, great, great. Sweet points. Alyssa?
A rock toppled and beneath it a scorpion revolved.